Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I love to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby.
Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Lou and I'm joined with...
your good pal, Dio.
Hello, Dio. Welcome. Thank you for doing the show with me.
Yay.
Enjoy leaning over the shoulder. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about lab leak. It's been confirmed by the government itself. And they called me a schizo for this shit, but fucking wow. I'm Lou's always fucking right. Then we'll talk about women are exceptionally good at... that wasn't even supposed to be in there. That wasn't supposed to be in there. That wasn't. Women are exceptionally good at destroying men.
Somebody was just looking at
I
it.
might have been just looking at that
fuming,
or something. We won't. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Then we'll talk about friends. I don't feel so good. It might actually be over this time. Basically, 4chan has no slave labor, so they can't survive. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about wake up, tariffs increase 100% overnight, bringing total to 245%.
We talked about that yesterday.
I know, but I just thought it'd be fun. There's a really short thread, and it'd be fun to talk about it. Badger would probably like that. Then we'll talk about the origin of Ourchan begins with Elon shitposting on 4chan poll, because we got 8kun threads and we got Ourchan threads, because there wasn't enough quality threads on either of them to make a full show.
Really?
I couldn't find enough.
Like last time we looked at 8kun.
That was 8chan.
No, that was 8chan.
Run by
8kun is less gooder.
8kun
more worsers.
I feel like right now the best choice is probably 8chan, but 8chan was down for like half the day today.
Yeah.
Probably because everybody's there.
That's it.
But that's the best one right now.
Nobody wants to go to Q-Tard Central.
Yeah, nobody does. Then we'll talk about Trump names Israeli-born rabbi as anti-Semitism czar.
That's like a month old.
It is. That's an old one, but I figured we just bash Trump a little bit. People want us to bash Trump, or Nikki wants me to bash Trump or something. I don't fight. We're bash Trump a little bit, but Fashy thinks he's a Zion Don, so.
We had some good news on Trump, didn't we? Or I guess we already talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. So now we're gonna bash him today.
Okay.
You see, it's very simple.
Okay, it's
Very fucking simple.
Fuck Zion Don.
Exactly, fucking simple. And we'll end with life sucks. Yay! I'll give him some white pilled hope. That's what I'll do. Okay, here's my gifts and go. I love you guys. Please give me Muni. I need Muni. Thank you. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the show notes today because it's like one of the only ways to give Lou money. Lou has to shield because he's literally in life or death situations, and that's when I shield. I love you. I did like 150 episodes without shielding. Here's some shielding. Wonderful. Fascist Basel says, Shardy buck broke 4chan and Forcuck Jannies took it like a good boy. Oh, you're right about that. You're right about that. And they're rape apes like, we have no slave labor, everything's over, everything's done, my money source is fucking dried up now.
They were pretty smart to whitelist the coin slot pick to drive away all the 4chaners.
Yeah. And poor 3-year pass users. The poor 3-year pass users, the bot passes.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. So first, lab leak. Official COVID.gov website now admits the truth. COVID was a lab leak. Chinamen blown the fuck out. Dude, I literally got banned, like, back, I still posted on Reddit when COVID was going on.
Oh my.
Or I had like, alt accounts. I didn't really, like, post for the fake karma, but, like, I was, like, arguing with people on the leftist boards.
Yeah.
And I remember telling these people, like, it is from a fucking lab in China. And they were calling me a schizo.
Yeah.
They were calling me a fucking schizo. No. Literally the truth. Truth fucking hurts. Fuck.
Schizos are always.
Oh my god, man! I'm like, where do you think it came from?
If you could pierce the veil, you would be smearing your shit on the walls too.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Smear that cell all up with shit, dude. That's not too far from what jail is actually like. Just shit smeared everywhere. They're good, dude. I mean, dude, you get like they moved me to the cell where like the event was going 24/7. So like I don't know how people slept. Because it's going 24/7. It's so freezing cold in there.
Yeah.
And, like, the lights are on all the time. So, I mean, yeah, people are smearing shit all over the place because it drives niggers crazy. Drives niggers crazy. Dude, there was a nigger shitting in a sink when I was there.
Nice.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that
That
wonderful?
seems to be pretty common.
That was, when I was in solitary confinement, there was some pretty big crazy. There was this guy that just yelled shit all night, dude.
When I was in
random shit.
When I was in high school, we went to our politics class went to a a jail for the criminally insane?
Okay.
Or whatever it is. Something for the criminally insane.
Mm-hmm.
Went through and looked at some of the cells, and there's this nigger whore,
Mm-hmm.
buck naked, squatting on that sink taking a shit
Mm-hmm.
in solitary.
What the fuck?
So I guess that must
It's a
be
thing. It's a thing or something. Fashy says it wasn't a lab leak. It was spread intentionally at the World Games in China.
Yes, that's true too. But it leaked out of the lab initially.
Yes.
And then China wanted to spread it all
Yes.
around the world, so they didn't get
Yes.
disproportionately harmed.
Yes.
Because they were the source.
Yes. It was a lucky, not coincidence, but like a lucky, like, ooh, we leaked the thing and now we're going to infect the whole world with our fucking disease.
Well, because they knew it was going to be like, it was like the U.S. with World War II, but in reverse.
Exactly.
You know, their country was going to get destroyed by it, so
Yeah.
they want to destroy all the other countries,
Yeah.
so they don't lose their strategic advantage.
Exactly. Exactly. Alright, so Trump knew it from the beginning, but comes out now to pressure China for tariff relations. Fuck this kike fuck. Dude, Trump had experts on every single night during COVID. Like Fauci, the Jew, whatever, that he killed more people than the fucking atomic bomb. But he had these doctors and experts on every night. That's why Fauci became so popular. Because they had these doctors that were supposed experts explaining what was going the fuck on. And they were lying to everybody. They were lying to Trump. They were lying to, like, Trump got backstabbed by these motherfuckers too.
Of course.
So, I mean, it's not like Trump was complicit in it.
Well,
he was getting taken advantage. Like, you think he wants Fauci to be as popular as he is right now? No.
What I still don't understand is, 4chan was ahead of the curve on everything.
Oh,
as
yeah.
usual. And they were showing us all these images or videos from China with these Chinamen just falling down dead in the street.
Yeah.
Was that real? or not?
Yeah, maybe that was Chinese propaganda.
Like, I don't understand it.
Well,
because if China was trying to spread it, why were they putting out propaganda
Well,
saying how deadly it was?
well, I would assume one thing I could say is when the disease first comes out, it's way more deadly.
Yeah.
Than after it congregates in the population for a while. Like every disease weakens over time but it gets more transmissible.
The virus exchanges lethality for transmissibility.
Exactly. So I mean that's a possibility. A possibility is Chinamen are also just weak little bugs.
See, because
maybe a combination of the two.
Yeah. It was like China. The Chinese were supposed to have the second weakest binding to the ACE to whatever.
Yeah.
After the Jews.
Right.
It wasn't supposed to affect the Jews very much. It was supposed to affect the Chinamen just slightly more.
Yeah.
And then like white people were supposed to really get hit by
it. The genetic coded diseases.
It seems like it didn't work that way. I guess the ACE2 thing mutated very quickly.
Well, that's the thing. It probably mutated because it was released in China.
Yeah.
So it's going off all these Chinamen. It has to be able to be transmissible between the fucking bugs.
Yeah.
So it literally changed the virus itself because it was lab leaked in China. So it doesn't really matter that it was targeted towards.
Kites didn't realize you have to release it in Madagascar.
Exactly. Shut down everything. Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful pull there, Dio.
Yes.
Wonderful. Next thread. Friends, I don't feel so good. We have a post from Rape Ape. Due to the ongoing events, unfortunately, a total of 19 volunteer Jannies, they do it for free, and one mod have decided to leave the team at 4chan. Probably that .gov address.
Look at the Reddit spacing.
Oh, it's wonderful. He's sending an email. I'll give him that. Just let Rape Ape have his email. If this trend continues, I'll be blunt. We will not be open to continue operating the website. There is no real way to vet new recruits at this point. The risk of compromise is far too high to open janitor applications at this time. If we did, we would certainly have a great deal of rogues who would think they are the funniest people on earth for deleting a few threads. Now, an existential threat faces the site which requires a team to stick together. Me and Hero Moot. You're supposed to put Hero Moot first when you're talking about other people. You put them first, then you talk. That's why I always put myself first at the start of the show. You silly goose. So Ray Babe's like, I'm the greatest, and Hero Moot's fucking stupid. Are working on a comprehensive legal response to the actions that have transpired. Do that, so they're going the Jew route?
Of course.
Wow.
Look, the Jews are going to go the Jew route? I never would have thought such a thing.
Oh my god, who would have guessed? We're gonna get the lawyers involved. They hacked us. They elite hacksored us with our fucking 20-year out-of-date database shit. Fucking dumb. Fauci says, trying to help create it, but the COVID project was funded by the American money and Fauci. You're right. That's another reason why Fauci blindsided Trump, because he was literally the fucking cause. And I mean, Trump was just grasping for straws, trying to not get impeached a third fucking time. And fighting an impeachment. Like, people gaslight that shit so much. Trump was fighting 3 impeachments. Every time people were talking on TV about COVID and stuff, Trump was at the same time fighting a fucking impeachment. How the fuck is he gonna juggle all that shit? It's fucking crazy. Whereas Biden literally did Zelensky shit and just no impeachment at all. Best Apostle says, China is a nation of bug people who have a borderline fascist system that is backpacking them into being a first world nation that rivals the kike states of America. None of them have .gov addresses. They have .edu addresses. I probably flippy-flopped it. Sorry. It's a .edu. There was like one with... I know there was one with a .edu. Maybe that's the one that left. That .edu. I think it was just a Janny, though. Who cares? Doesn't even matter. Yeah, Rape Ape and the 4chan tranny Jannies are panicking. I think less Jannies would be good for the board.
Yes.
Less Jannies would be a good thing. Less Jannies is good. You just need one good Janny. That's all you need. Make sure it's not fucking female. Ruins everything.
Maybe we should buy 4chan.
Yeah, just buy 4chan. Yeah.
You can give them...
Here, Moot, give it to us.
Give them exactly what it's worth.
Yeah.
Which is nothing.
Nothing. Exactly. They're like, oh no, my FBI money's drying up. No. Everybody knows it's a honeypot now. No. The loss of Discord mods that hate all image boards will be devastating. I know, like, this is like, you're acting like it's a big loss. This is like a good thing for the board. Less Jannies is a good thing, you idiots. Less Jannies is good. So that's it. That's how they end the site. There are a few seconds for a joke. Let's do a joke or something. Well, I don't think it's ending. He's like crying and whining to his mod team. Like, stay together, don't leave. We have to be strong. Please keep doing it for free. Please keep doing it for free while I get paid, please. That's literally what's happening right now. He's like, no, I gotta keep this together for my paycheck.
Who pays him?
I don't know, for the hero move. He's the only paid mod, Rape 8. Fucking, I don't know, the ad revenue or something? He gets paid like thousands of dollars a month. I don't know, that's all rumor and hearsay. Don't sue me.
Maybe we should do that for free.
Yeah, exactly. Just fire Rape 8, we'll do it for free. I'll clean up the site. Whatever. Next thread. Wake up, tariffs increase another 100% overnight, bring a total to 245%. Can't go to work without losing money. Can't protest without greasing tank treads. No politician could afford to back down without being devoured. Endless brinkmanship will undoubtedly result in civil unrest. Can Z survive this? How long will it be before war is declared? Oh, I thought you were talking about the United States.
I also thought that.
Wow, that must have been a little comical twist there. I think that was a little comical twist at the end there. If Z wasn't disposed for the nightmare that Zero COVID created, nothing will get him out of power. He's going to be president for life. Well, dude, everyone knew that it was from China. Just because the U.S. says it was from China now, you think they're going to, like, riot against Z? No?
Well, no, that's not why it should have. So the problem is that Z imposed the Zero COVID policy, which trapped everybody in their apartments and, like,
yeah, no
drug them off to concentration camps, and
it's China. That's normal there.
They were screaming.
It's another day in China.
Like the people in the cities were just screaming at night.
Wow, I don't think anybody cares because isn't Hong Kong a part of China now? So I mean, whatever. China's in more control than ever.
Yeah.
So okay, sure. Nope, it's called complete control of your populace. They do whatever you say because that's communism. It's not. It's fucking scary, really.
You know what's really scary is the sound of an entire city of people screaming all at the same time.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. Jews control all countries and are presently creating a pre-war environment that must logically feature a necessary through artificial greatening of tensions between their slave states. This tariff business is just another no, it's not. Dude, and also, I mean, you're right. The thing is, sometimes they start with the good thing and it ends with a bad thing. That's how they get you. But
yeah.
Yes, Jews control all countries. I mean, fucking Mexico, literally a Jew. Like, how the fuck that happen? Literally a Jewess.
Just 38 candidates murdered.
Yeah, just 38 candidates murdered. Nothing strange here. So, I mean, and yes, they are creating a pre-war environment because they have to fulfill their prophecy. Like, they're literally getting the altar ready with the cows and the heifers and shit. Like, they're like jonesing for the end of times right now.
I feel kind of bad that I didn't go and, like, put a yoke on those fucking calves. Because I could have driven there overnight. Yeah.
Rapist says, speaking of OST, I think Aura from the Dot Hack games is cute. Is Aura the...
Got that brownoid?
I don't know.
Oh, the white one.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you're correct.
Cute.
She was meant to be that way.
Yeah, I mean, she's like Moe. You want to protect her. You know, you want to protect the innocents or whatever. Yep. Kawaii. The origin of Ourchan begins with Elon ship post. Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you. The origin of Ourchan begins with Elon ship posting on 4chan polls. Someone named the Antichrist kept posting that he was going to take down 4chan due to Jew hate. It was Elon, and we addressed this concern, and Ourchan was born before through intense shilling in the beginning because we knew we wouldn't have much time before this happened. Powerful people post on image boards, and they should not be taken lightly. Okay, first off, that was like a impersonator for sure. There was no way that was actually Elon.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was.
He's fucking autist.
I know. Looking back now, maybe it was, but he said some stupid shit.
He sure does like to play into the Antichrist thing.
He does. You're right, but like I mean,
his capsule is literally called Dragon.
Yeah, you're right. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
And he's like focusing on Curing the blind, which is
Whatever.
a miracle.
If that was Elon, he posted some stupid shit a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some really stupid ones. Really, really stupid ones. And anybody that named fags like that is fucking retarded. Never name fag. Avatar fagging is slightly acceptable. Hi, Tanya, and I love you.
Because Lou does it.
Yeah, I do it, so it's okay. Or something.
Mm.
Whatever. I mean, just, yeah, I just thought since we're using Ourchan, we're using Ourchan 8kun, whatever, it was born when the Elon Musk Antichrist thing was happening. So it was Ourchan owned by Elon Musk? I don't know. Intrigue or something. Who knows? Weird way for a stupid thing to be born. Okay, let's bash Trump now. Trump names Israel-born rabbi as U.S. anti-Semitism czar. President Trump on Thursday announced he was nominating Israeli-born Chadabad Lubavitch rabbi. Wow. Whoa, wonderful.
Is that a bunch of bottles of semen?
I believe they're candles, but probably.
Okay.
Probably.
They look kind of like beer cans.
They're Jewish as fuck, that's for sure. I'm proud to nominate this guy. Trump said he's a successful businessman and staunch advocate for the Jewish faith and rights of his people to live and worship free from persecution. They're afraid, dude. They're like, it's literally, they have it where you have to be anti-Semite, like anti-Semites for them to like be like, okay, that's acceptable for you. Like,
always remember the tweet where the Jewish woman said that the practice of abortion is required for them to for their religion.
That's crazy.
Sacrificing babies to
they like to Moloch, the Moloch sacrifice. Dude, they also do like, I mean, probably Ben was just going off and off and off about circumcision and about generational trauma that they inflict. They have to, like, because the anesthetics were only invented recently.
And
like,
they still don't use them on babies.
Yeah, so I mean, you're basically traumatizing male children.
Well, everybody has now seen the before and after pictures of circumcision.
Yeah, I mean
they aren't good.
I mean, that's another thing. Like, I have fucking generational trauma for being circumcised, fucking Bo. Okay, fucking my sensitivity has been removed or something. It's fucking horrifying and terrible, and European people won't even understand. Circumcision should be banned. It's not good. It's bad. It's child genital mutilation, and the fucking Jews take it even farther and they suck on baby penis. It's disgusting. They're evil itself. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, Trump is a neocon Jew or something, I guess, or something. Not really.
Trump is bad.
Trump is bad, and all. Trump hasn't done that much bad shit. For like, he's done.
He stopped World War III.
I guess. Did we blow up some more sand niggers for Israel?
No.
Recently? No.
Stopped.
We did.
We stopped them from blowing up
We
Iran.
did? Okay, that's good then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Trump stopped the Iran thing. Well, we're right back where we started. Do something. Move the needle in some direction, please, Trump. This is boring. Okay, next thread so we can get this fucking show under 20 minutes. Wonderful. This is the finale. Life sucks. We have a picture of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez with Nazi hate doing the Hitler salute. Fucking cool. I want Horseface doing the salute. Wonderful. I want to tell the story to anyone that will listen about my shitty life. The Wheel of Fortuna has been an absolute bitch. Blessed with high int stat rolls at birth. Wow, I'm high IQ. Wonderful. Dad fucked off. Mom raised me like I was a girl because I was rabid feminist who thinks, or she was rabid feminist who thinks she can train out the toxic male behavior, whatever that means. Mom is a girl boss who fucked off to go work while pretending she's amazing. The rapist says, women get their rights when I get my foreskin back. Yeah. Hard R says, didn't circumcise my son. He said it scared the niggers in basic. That's funny.
The big white cock.
Oh, get fucked.
They were getting ready for buck breaking.
Yeah.
It's instinct.
Yeah, I guess I had food in the fridge as a kid. That's something, right? Well, at any rate, my parents were not around, so I'd routinely go to school with piss-soaked clothing, and obviously that made me a hit. So he was bullied. Became depressed because I'm a loser, and let's face it, life is fake and gay. Mom asked friend to drop me off at psych ward because she simply couldn't be bothered to take a day off. Dude, that sucks. 4 years I put on SSRIs. My childhood was absolute shit. Then around puberty, the whole gay thing began and pushed because I'm fucking drugged up weirdo. I must certainly be homosexual as opposed... See, this guy was brainwashed by all that shit.
Yep.
And he was like high on SRI, so he's not thinking straight. Okay? His life is crap. So of course he retreats into the only thing that thinks he's going to give him acceptance. Which was that fucking gay faggot shit. Get out of high school, go to college in STEM because my marks are high despite smelling like cat and rat shit. Clean myself up, but have to deal with my absent shit parents. After college, I spent last 8 years jumping from job to job. Shit just doesn't work out. Sometimes it's layoffs, sometimes it's corporate restructuring, sometimes I'm just not the right fit. Well, dude, if you're getting fired, that's a good thing because you can get unemployment. So, get unemployment unless you're doing stupid shit in the job and you're getting fired for weird reasons.
Yeah, the only problem is that it blocks all career advancement.
It hurts.
Yeah, boomers don't understand that there is no career advancement anymore.
No.
They were able to get on a career track and stay on it their whole
Dude,
lives, and now you can't.
Boomers and some Gen Xers are just on this level of entitlement and bullshit. Like, they don't even understand how fucking hard we have to work to get basic necessities. It's it's ridiculous. And how hard it is for men right now.
Yep.
Like, it is so hard for men right now.
They do not understand.
Okay, that's why we have all these faggots and shit, because it's fucking tough to be a man. It's fucking almost impossible.
Yep.
It's fucking hard. Like, women, it's like...
Well, we know all about
You
women.
just roll the dice, man. You win the luck lottery, man. Fuck. I don't know. It's not easy being a woman either, but it's in different ways. And it's not in ways that can that will destroy you. Okay? Like, men can get destroyed at any moment.
Yep.
And that's what... It's not the same for women.
That's why Zoom Zooms don't drink.
Yeah, Zoom Zooms literally don't drink because they don't want their entire life to blow up. Okay? And I don't think, like women never have that fear of, like, their whole life's going to blow the fuck up. And they're going to lose everything. Like, they win at divorce. They win at everything.
Yeah, they give them nothing work jobs.
Yeah.
And they keep, like, one beta bitch man in the office to do all of their work for them.
Yeah, I mean, Bo literally, in this audio clip I'm going to play at the end of the show, literally talks about how she works waitress jobs and stuff because they pay more than a base job.
Yeah.
It's like women, even working menial work labor, can just do a bartending, like a service job. That's why there's so many women in service jobs, and get massive tips.
Well, they're walking around wafting the smoke.
Yeah,
of their pussy
we're in one day they can make what a man has to work a week for.
Yep.
So they have no value for what they even have. Everything is given to them on a platter, so who gives a fuck about the value of it or hard work?
Well, look,
They don't want to do hard work.
Fascist Apostle knows a guy who drinks and he gets made fun of for it.
I know a single guy my age who drinks and he gets made fun of for it.
What's your age, Fascist Apostle?
Zoom level.
Would you be Luke's age?
Zoom levels.
Luke's exact age?
Zoom levels, yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, I hate alcohol. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. I don't drink it. I feel like, I don't know.
Tio likes them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bad. It takes away your inhibitions. So if you...
That's why I stay home when I drink.
Yeah, I mean, your inhibitions are gone. So you'll just say whatever. And you can hurt people really, but you can hurt people... Like, you can hurt people in ways that are irreparable when you're in that state.
I stay home and shitpost on 4chan while drunk.
Yeah, well, then it just goes into the blackest void and it doesn't even matter anymore.
And it's just fun that way.
Yeah.
Pure lighthearted fun.
Yeah.
That fucks up your liver.
Yeah.
And makes you not able to sleep.
Whatever. I'm rambling to artificially extend the show. After college, I spent last years jumping from job to job. COVID happens. Prices spiral. Just fuck this. Dude, COVID raised the prices for everything and killed all the mom and pop shops.
Yep.
It's fucked for us.
And destroyed a lot of job opportunities, too. Well, it was a hard interruption of everybody, of all young people's career paths.
Yeah. I finally landed a job at community college teaching math only to get stonewalled by DEI initiatives and political activists and middle managers because I asked too many questions. Now I'm out of a job again. This time, I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. I really needed this job to work, and was really trying to keep my autism in check. Dude, it's hard to keep the autism in check, dude. I've been burned on that one, trust me. Oh man, the autism. I am who I am, and I'm Lou, and I'm fucking a little fucking autist, okay? I'm autist as fuck. Why are we even like this? Why is everyone so cowardly? I don't know why everyone's so cowardly. I don't know, but it's fucked up society. It's...
Oof. Hard R-N word there.
Where?
10 Gen X funerals I've been to in the last 4 years, and all of them were drunks.
Wow. It's almost like it fucks you up, and just whatever.
It's kind of early for Gen Xers to be dying.
Yeah. Well,
although I guess they all took the
clot shot.
See,
yeah.
They took the clot shot, and the clot shot causes massive liver damage.
Yeah.
In addition to the damage they're getting from their alcohol.
Yeah, so it's just all stacking up. Everywhere I go, it's the same story. Female girl boss, cowardly boomer middle manager, faking gay coworkers, Israeli first conservatards. I'm seriously about to throw in the towel, gang. It seems like everything I do is a losing move in an uncaring world filled with retards who seemingly exist solely to hold me down. Well, I mean, that's what they want, dude. They want you to be miserable. They want you to be on drugs, so you're not thinking. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to clean yourself up, get off of fucking drugs, and better yourself as a person. Make your clothes not stink like pee. Go get a fucking... Like, I get it. You lost your job. It's fucking hard. So now we need to go to another job even though it's uncomfortable. Yep. Even though it's hard. Like, you gotta fucking get up and go in there and figure it out. And it's okay if it takes... It's okay if it takes a couple days. It's okay. You just gotta make sure you're doing something every day. Every day you gotta be doing something to progress your life in the right direction. And that is not escaping into SSRIs. It's not escaping into a bunch of drugs. It's bettering yourself and moving forward. Okay? Because there's always hope. There's always a chance that anything can happen. That there could be change. That you could have a fucking... You could meet the most wonderliest person of your life at the fucking job. They're too autists or something. Not really. No, life sucks. That'll never happen. But really, you just got to keep going forward. Okay? That's life.
Yeah, like Robo Waifus in 2 years.
Oh yeah, well, Robo Waifus. We'll have Robo Waifus. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Dio.
Yes.
The hope. The Robo Waifus will come. Just hold out for those Robo Waifus. Fascist Boswell says you're diagnosed Asperger's, right, Lou? No, I'm diagnosed ADD,
which isn't real.
Which whatever, yeah. I mean, they diagnosed me with a ton of fucking shit when I was a kid. They scanned my brain and crap. I don't fucking know. They gave me a big old list of fucking shit I was, but basically autist, ADD, and blood pressure, I guess, now, whatever.
Probably normal and vax damaged. Not COVID vax, but the childhood.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got childhood vaccines, and they fuck you up.
Yep.
They fuck you up.
And like as many as we had,
yeah,
the
dude,
young
hundreds.
people that came after us got much more.
Yeah. KC117 says, so which site are you looking at today? We looked at 8kun, and now we're looking at Ourchan. Ourchan.
.org.
8kun.top.
Oh, is it .top?
Yeah. Fascist Boss says, dedicate your life to Adolf Hitler, or else you're actually I assume you're not living life or something. Yeah, Adolf Hitler was right. Dude, he fixed everything. He fixed everything, and he didn't get a chance to fucking correct the world, really. And he made some fuck-ups along the way, but I think he was a good guy. I think everyone should learn about Adolf Hitler and his fucking awesome Mein Kampf. I gotta go. Getting a GC called Free Corb. Later, bye. Thank you for watching. I mean, that's the show. I don't know. There's always hope. There's always a path forward. Everything's gonna be alright, buddy. Find other high IQ whites and band together. You're trying to add your efficacy to groups of browns and women, when it should be people of merit.
Yep.
Get into automation as much as possible, either as tech or applications engineer. You can definitely do well if you find the right company or even make your own. Yeah. Use the AI while you can.
Who is Corb?
Cool.
Somebody tell me who Corb is.
Corb. I don't know. It's zoom humor. Whatever, that's the show, dear. We're done.
Okay.
We're done. The show's over. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I will free you now, I guess.
Dio made some awesome spaghetti.
Yes,
today.
Dio made awesome spaghetti. It was delicious.
I kind of want to go eat some more, even though I'm very, very full still.
Yeah. Love you guys. Love you, Nick Sock. Love you, KC117. Love you, Luke. Love you, fucking Hard R. Love you, the rapist. Love you, Boo Goo. Love you, Fashy.
You're all free now!
Also, after the show, I'm going to do a little blast from the past because I want to edit Bo back from, like, oh my gosh, when was it? 2021.
Wow.
She was still with her ex-husband.
Yeah.
So you'll get a little taste of Bo back in the day. And maybe I'll have a little conversation with her because I'm not totally fucking crazy or anything. And this is totally not fucking weird. Whatever. It'll be awesome, actually. It's going to be cool for those that listen to the show. All the way through to the end. You'll get a little wonderful little treat there. Enjoy. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Don't drink your ashes, Lou.
I'm not drinking them. They're fine. They're right there. They're good.
Although they might have some nicotine in them.
Oh, I'm going to rip out some of that nicotine after the show's done. I'm going to be smoking out that pipe. I'm going to be like a pipe smoker. I need some nick. You need some nick.
Nick at night.
Nick at night. That was awesome. Don't remind me of such things.
So watch Mr. Ed every night.
Mr. Ed.
Remember that?
No.
The talking horse.
Talking horse.
They put peanut butter under his gums.
Hello from Pole News Network. This is Bo, Dacious Tatas, doing an Unpacking Women special. It's not that women are complex, we're really simple, it's all intertwined. Women are very, very much all about socialization and peer pressure and fitting in. So they want to be as normal as possible. And a lot of that is because most women stop maturing somewhere between, the range is really 10 to 18, but most women it's 12 to 16. Dumber women sooner, smarter women later. So I myself am 17 in my head. I've admitted to being between 40 and 50, and that's as close as I'll get to my real age. I've met just a few women who are over 16, so in their heads. So when I say most women are between 12 and 16 in their heads, they really are. When you talk to them, that's when they stop maturing emotionally. And it's not necessarily tied to menstruation. That's something else. I'll get into that in a minute. It's just that women stop mentally maturing. It's just where that switch flips. And it doesn't necessarily make her a bad person, but it does mean that women are stuck in high school mode forever. High school really never ends for women because they never mentally mature out of that stage. And I do need to talk about that hormone cycle because that's really a huge part of what controls women. And most women won't admit to this. I mean, just seriously, nobody wants to admit to this. We have this hormone cycle, and it sucks because it controls our emotional state from the time we first begin menstruating until we hit menopause. And what it really means is I have about, between 8 and 12 days a month where I am not a hormonal basket case and I am capable of rational thought. The rest of the month, I'm dealing with some hormonal surge that's making me weepy or angry or just easily triggered to whatever stage, and I hate it. I'm a very, very logical person, and I hate watching myself be controlled by these hormones and these emotions because there's nothing I can do about it. I am a woman, and that's what it means to be a woman. You're completely controlled by this.
The irrationality in men that's similar to this is that men start to, like, for lack of a better word, think with their dick. But not, that's a little insincere-ish, but not really. Men get infatuated with the person they love. Men would do anything for the person they love. They would die for the person they love. And that irrational thinking clouds men's judgment. That irrational thinking makes men think differently than they would otherwise. So just like women can have irrational thoughts and irrational actions, men can have irrational thoughts and irrational actions. They can have actions that hurt themselves, that cause stress in the relationship, all because they're not thinking straight. Men have their thoughts clouded in different ways. Men get aggressive in a lot of ways, in many different types of ways. So just like women get irrational because of hormones and stuff, men get irrational because of testosterone. It's just in a different way. Men and women are different. They're fundamentally different.
The only other maturity women get is when they have their first child. All of a sudden there is something more important than them. Should they bond correctly, there is something that they are willing to die for. And it's not really a maturity level. It's just now the woman's survival instinct is, it also covers the child. And if it's strong enough, it covers the child in such a way that she's willing to sacrifice herself for that child. So women don't mature, and that's really where I think all the women hate comes from, because you guys are thinking women are your equals, and they're not. They're not at all. Even me, I'm not totally your equal at all. Logically, I can keep up with you guys, but emotionally, I get triggered, for lack of a better way to put it. I'm a chick. I am still female, and it sucks because women are, they're, like I said, high school never ends. Women don't have strength or physical prowess, so it's all about mental games. And we're totally controlled by this peer pressure in the mental games. And I mean, you guys think Karens are bad? Man, Karens run everything if you're a woman. That's the queen bee. Every single female circle has a queen bee who is a Karen, and she will have her two best bud lackeys, and there will be anywhere from 6 to 8 women, sometimes a few more, sometimes a few less, in the various groups, and it's the cliques, and it never ends. You have to fit into the clique and play their mind games. You have to dress the right way. You have to eat the right things. It's so ridiculously stupid. I mean, I cannot even articulate how mind-numbingly stupid the things that women do to compete with each other are. And they're competing with each other to get not a guy's attention necessarily, but for attention in general. Because that's what women want. They want acceptance, and they want male attention, attention from others. They want to be loved and adored, and they're told that that's what they should want. That's what you deal with. I mean, women compete for everything, and it's ridiculous. So when you tell women that yes, you need to compete for everything, well, then they do. So back in the day, you told women you needed to compete for a good husband. So they did. And they got good husbands, and they became good mothers, and they created these great communities because their strive to compete and to outdo each other create awesome, strong communities and awesome, strong families. But when you set women against each other to strive to create perfect lives for themselves, the wine ant is really what they're pushing. You know, the woman who's well educated, well-traveled, and, you know, she's got a couple of divorces under her belt, maybe a couple of abortions under her belt, but that's okay because she's got a lot of money and she's happy.
Yeah, fake happy. Those women are never really happy. They're mean and they take it out on everybody else.
But you gotta understand, one of the reasons women are driven to travel is because women have a desire, a need to procreate. Every female mammal does, and I hate to say it that way, but it's true. If you've ever had a dog that you didn't spay, or even cats that you didn't spay and that didn't get pregnant, you'll see they go crazy after a while, and women do too. And what happens is they'll start to wander further and further from home in an attempt to get pregnant.
Interdasting.
And that's why women want to travel. That's why it hits so hard when women are in their 20s, because women are basically designed, they're meant to be married sometime in their teens. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's when women married throughout white European history. That's when women were married, in their teens. 16 was pretty common, 13 was kind of young, but that was Romeo and Juliet. I hate all these Romeo and Juliet laws. No, you guys, Romeo and Juliet wasn't consenting to sex at 13 and 16. It was consenting to marriage at 13 and 16.
So Bo was saying age of consent should be 16, but you can get married at 13, but sex kind of bad or something. Something along those lines right there.
I don't even want to really talk about all that crap, but I can really go on about that. So women, they travel because they have a desire to get pregnant, whether they want to deal with it or not. And even once they get pregnant and have kids, why then we have the mommy wars. Instead of coming together to have communities, we no longer have communities of people, we just have cliques and mommy wars and competition.
I'm starting to think it's always been that way. I think it's just that's how social society takes shape, and it's high school forever. Like Bo was saying at the Star Show, it's high school forever. Forever and ever and ever. It's social struggle against each other. It's just human nature.
And who's keeping up with the Joneses or Kardashians or whoever the fuck's famous this day. And I mean, these cliques, these Karens, they run everything. They run the school board, they run the churches, they run everything you could possibly think of getting into as a volunteer thing as a female. You're going to have to deal with these women. And they are all of average IQ, and they're all mentally manipulative bitches because, well, that's what women are. That's how you're a good woman and you rise up in the ranks of women, is you have to be more manipulative than all the other women. So in that vein, I want to talk a little bit about where you're going to find a good woman, because everybody talks about how bad women are, and they really are, and it really is somewhat a societal problem.
I don't know about that anymore, man. I do not know about that anymore. It's this whole thing has given me a whole new awakening to everything, and a lot of stuff Bo complains about, stuff like Karens and shit. It's like, man, she teamed up with a Karen against Lou to the point I was crying. So I don't know what the hell's going on, and I'm confused as fuck. So is it societal or is it woman?
But you can, I don't want to say fix women, because that's not quite the way to put it, but you can find a woman who can be reined in, trained. It's not fixed. It's you can find a woman who can be taught to be a good wife still.
Are you implying that like every single woman is broken and needs to be fixed? I mean, so every woman suffers from all of these problems, and it's up to the man to drain in the woman to make her at an acceptable level or something? Like, I don't seek to control people. I don't seek to manipulate people. So why? So how do you? The task deemed at hand is nigh impossible, especially for the average incel, for a normal guy, for the zoom zooms. How do they do it? How?
Because deep down, women just want to be helpful and useful, and we all want to have babies, especially once we have them.
I needed Bo. Bo helped me in so many ways and was so incredible and wonderful. I needed her, and I let her know that I needed her every day.
But there is, so there is an age at which women are basically not going to bond with their children correctly. If they haven't had a child by the time they're roughly 35, 40, they're going to have trouble bonding. Sometimes there are women who are fully capable. They wanted to be moms their whole lives, whatever. But a lot of times women who wait to 35 or so, they've had abortions. And that really, if a woman has had an abortion or is really close to a woman who's had an abortion, that woman is never going to be anything but a liberal lunatic.
So, I mean, if you've had an abortion, it's just over. It's just you have an abortion, it's done, it's over. You can't be fixed. You're a fucked up woman forever. The end. Wow, that's nice, Bo. That's great. Also, probably why we always fought about that subject. That one subject. Bo never will have an abortion, ever. Not that abortions are good, but I just like to push the envelope. You know, Lou, in the debates, likes to push the envelopes. But man, so an even smaller pool for us men to pick from. Wonderful.
And I hate to say it that way, but that's what it does to her. She's never, ever going to be able to live with the truth of killing her own child.
Well, Bo, I just looked it up on ChatGPT, and by age 30, that is 20% of females. By end of reproductive cycle, it's 25% of females. So 1 in 4. 1 in 4 women are just, you can't even fucking touch them. Okay? So 1 in 4 are already mowed out for the men to pick from, according to Bo. Like, dude, we have such an insurmountable challenge as men. If we're taking Bo's word for it, insurmountable. The pool of prospective women that we have to fix, by the way, is so small. It's utterly ridiculous.
That's going to break her, so she'll be a liberal lunatic forever. So, you know, a lot of women today are expected to have sex. That's part of dating. We no longer, we don't court each other. We date and we fuck and then we shack up and maybe get married. Nothing is about getting married anymore. So it's going to be hard to find a woman who hasn't had a past. But as long as she hasn't had an abortion, she can be a wife. Remember, when Hitler came into power, those women weren't perfect women. They were women who had been selling themselves for a fucking sandwich 2 years ago. And he told everyone, you know, women are the heart. You need a woman in the heart, in the home. That's the heart of the home. You need a woman behind a man to keep the home and raise the children.
The man and the woman should be working together to make each other better people. It's a pair. You're doing it as a team. Bo's right.
And she makes that home and the children and her man, that's her world, her castle, her kingdom. And in doing so, women create these amazing communities and societies. But he wasn't talking about these perfect trad waifus, guys. These were women who were selling themselves for sandwiches 2 years ago or 2 months ago. And he was saying, these are the women who are going to build this society for us. And they did. Because all a woman wants is to feel useful and loved and appreciated.
Women definitely want more than that. 100%. That's not all women want. Nope. Nopety nope. I fucking nope. Nope. Nope.
There's a thread that goes around called Taming Women, and it's it's true. It really works. Manipulate a woman, tame her. She wants to be manipulated, and it works.
You see, this is a problem. This right here is the problem. Okay? Lou does not like manipulating people. Lou hates manipulating people. Women like to be fucking manipulated. Do you know what that means? That means that the bad guy wins. The guy that fucks around with all the women, he succeeds. And the good, honest guy that is integrous loses. Because if you like to be manipulated, and your significant other will not manipulate you, well, where does that fucking lead? So women are naturally at a base level predisposed to go towards the wrong person at probably a survival, because of evolution, because it has some benefit in societal games. More partners, more babies.
Yeah. Oh, and if you can, get the woman off birth control before you marry her. That's such a huge thing that has fucked up so many marriages, and people don't even realize it.
Dude, if a woman's on birth control in the first place, that's a red fucking flag, man. They're not going to be thinking the same as when they're off of it. So you take the woman off the birth control, they're going to be thinking completely differently when they were on birth control. So you're going to be with a completely different woman. That's just red flags all the fuck around. Pills are bad. Drugs are bad. The elite use them to control us and manipulate how people act.
So that goes back to the hormonal control. Like I said, women are completely controlled by their hormones. If she's on birth control, those are artificial hormones, and so she's not the same person as she is off the birth control. So she's not going to be attracted to the same things on or off the birth control. Then there's the whole single mother, divorced mother, widow. Never date a divorced woman if she's got kids. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't.
Should have listened to Bo, Lou. Should have listened to fucking Bo.
Don't do it. With one exception. If she was beaten, then okay.
Whew, we dodged a bullet. Holy fuck, we dodged a bullet. Thank God. Okay. Oh, okay. Dodged a bullet, guys.
She escaped a really bad marriage. But otherwise, right now we're dealing with women who just divorce rape dudes, and then they go to another dude, have a couple more kids, and divorce rape him. And they do it again and again and again. I mean, no, just don't do it. Don't deal with that. Like I said, divorced women are just, in general, not worth it. Like I said, unless she was beaten.
Why, Bo? So then you have to deal with even more trauma and stuff to deal with? Like, literally, that's more trauma to overcome. That's more stuff to get past, to work together to get over. It's going to be even harder for the guy. Even harder. Even more impossible.
There's a really bad marriage that you can get. I mean, that sucks. It really does. Let's see, widows. I've known a few. If they idolize their husband, you're fucked. Don't deal with that. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, okay, widows can be nice. But again, if she idolizes her husband, you're never going to live up to him.
Wow, so the pool continuously shrinks smaller of possible women that we can fix. So it's just infinitely dwindling downwards. Wow, such hope, such wonder.
Then there's the single mother, the never married. Well, what color is the kid? It does kind of matter, but it just does to you as a man. It will matter to you. But when it comes right down to it, that single mother was willing to ruin her entire life to not have an abortion and have the kid.
Justification in her own mind for that woman.
So you got to give her a point for that. However, even as a former single mother, I would have to say single mothers are still, unless you get her when she's young, probably still something you should avoid.
infinitely dwindling. I mean, like, how are we guys supposed to navigate this? If 1 in 4 women have had an abortion, that's 1 in 4 that's out. Now single mothers are also out. Widowers are out. So what is the pool we pick from? And all of them are broken? It's insurmountable for a man. It's insurmountable.
Mainly because single mothers have a habit of making their children their king or their queen and make them their whole life. And once the mother has over-bonded with the children, it's really hard for her to properly bond with the husband. Yeah, I said that. So, that's something to know. I mean, you guys think I'm a unicorn, and I'm a unicorn because I guess I'm a chick on pole and I'm smart, so I can keep up with you guys.
You were a unicorn, Bo. You were magic itself. I fucking loved the shit out of you. This is fucking cringe and sad as fuck. Oh well. I love you guys. I hope someone listens to this. That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Love you, Bo. I hope someone's gonna kick out of this shit.
I didn't do anything perfectly. I really fucked up in a lot of ways. But I lived a lot of life, and I learned a lot about a lot of shit the hard way, because, well, I'm really good at that.
Me fucking too, Bo. Me fucking too, Bo. I feel ya.
As far as women go, I mean, the best thing to do for women is to get society back to where women are getting married younger, and to where we need to, these age of consent laws are stupid. That's one of the first things that they always bring in to destroy society. Consenting to sex outside of marriage should really be something that is much, much higher. However, consenting to marriage needs to be set to the normal age range, where it historically always was.
I'm thinking more and more, it's less about, like, age of consent's important and all that, but I think more and more it's like men need to be allowed to be men again. Men need to be allowed to be men again. Women want that. They say they want that, but then they want the teddy bear guy that doesn't get angry, doesn't get intense. Well, men are men. Men are hunter-gatherers. Men are fueled by testosterone. It's which do you want? Women don't even know what the fuck they want. That's the problem. Women don't know what they want. Okay, they want something, they don't want something. It's all over the fucking place. They can want something one day and not want it the next day. Or want something different the next day. It's fucking complicated. And to navigate that as a man, it's nigh impossible. Every tool we've had in the past to rein women in has been ripped away from us. Ripped away. And like, what are those tools, Lou? I don't know. Anything. Anything. Post anything. I mean, men can't do nothing anymore. Men could rein their women in before. And how do you do that now? How do you do that? Please, thank you? No. That doesn't work. I guess you have to manipulate them or something. I just can't manipulate people. So where is a good guy left?
Because that's what creates the strongest families. If you want strong families for your society, you don't need super educated people. You need people who are devoted to each other. Yeah, you want men to be educated, and you want them to be strong, and you want them to have careers and be able to support their families, but you don't need a woman to have a career and all that to support a family, or you shouldn't, because she's going to be pregnant and taking care of the kids.
So riddle me this one. Let's say you're an old hag and you have no kids and you still have no job or income or like what? So what then? What happens when the woman has nothing to take care of? Do they just fall into complacency? What happens? I don't know. Maybe they, seek out comfort above all else. Just try to be comfortable or something. It sounds kind of boomer to me. Or maybe women just require a baby or a child at all times, or they go fucking crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't understand women. I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe they have to have a baby at all times, or they just go fucking... I don't know. Nothing makes fucking sense.
And that's like everything that, I mean, over half the spam you see on this board is divide and conquer bullshit to try and keep you from having a family.
I don't know. I really liked the woman hate threads before Bo, and after Bo, I never really touched them because she didn't like them very much. But they were very fucking accurate, man. They're fucking scarily accurate in many ways. And our pool of like possible outlook women is already so fucking unfathomably low and black pilling. When you do get someone and the unthinkable happens, I mean, wouldn't you want to share the story with your bros so they can avoid that problem too and then make the pool even smaller to choose from? I mean, men are fucked. Men in society are so fucked right now. How do you fix it? How the fuck do we fix this? You want it fit? You think going to Hitler's old way will fix it? I don't know. I think maybe. I don't know. It seems almost impossible right now. Robo waifus.
That's most of what life is at this point, is divide and conquer bullshit to keep people from living happy lives and having happy families and creating happy communities.
I mean, it's like what Bo was saying earlier. It's like the younger you can get them, the less tainted you can get them, women, the better your chances are. So, I mean, the younger the woman is, the better chance you have of having a good relationship. But even then, you get fucking childish women that are fucking derpy retarded. So you either get a smart old woman or a derpy young woman. And either way, you're probably fucked too still because there's trauma or fucking whatever. Or you can't perfectly formulate, like you're not syncing together. It's so blackpilling.
I mean, we are constantly fed demoralization bullshit.
Well, there's a reason for that. I mean, the pool is already incredibly small. It's incredibly fucking small. Insurmountably small. And then we have to overcome even more. And then we have to be perfect. Then we have to be better. Then we have to be not men or something. I don't even know what the fuck are we supposed to do or be? Just get married and fucking have kids. You do it or else.
So, I mean, I see all this women hate and I see all this men go their own way bullshit. And women are truly broken in our society. Society has broken women. It's
broken men too. Women have all the power in the society, and they hate each other, and they hate men. They hate everything. I don't even know. Women flail out wildly, and men are forced to sit back and just take it. Just take it. Be better. Be better. Do more. Be more successful. Be stronger. It's hard. It's hard being a man. If a man has two women fighting over him, he is either extremely successful or extremely good fucking looking. Or like Bo said earlier, extremely manipulative. A bad person. So you either got to be bad or just take it and get fucked. It's one or the other. Are you going to violate your morals to get with a fucking woman? I don't know.
And it does it because women are succumb to peer pressure almost completely. And there's no way to change that because that's innately part of being a woman, is wanting to fit in and be accepted by others around you.
So I mean, this is why Bo thinks it's innately society's fault, not woman's fault, or I guess the man's fault. So she's kind of blaming men. Just be better, men. Just correct your women. It's women can be peer pressured. Women care about what everyone thinks at all times. Women are extremely self-conscious. None of these are good things. And then they also like to be manipulated. You want to be manipulated. It's an insurmountable maze for someone of good heart.
So if society says to be successful and accepted by others around you, you need to go to college and sleep with 150 guys before you get married at 30 when you have 1 or 2 children. Well, that's what women are going to do.
150, huh? 150, huh, Bo? You just pull that one out of the top of your head?
So, we've got to fix the message that we send to women. And Hitler did that. And Hitler made it so that women were respected for what they bring to society, instead of trying to make us into men. Because women are not men. We are nowhere near the same as men. And trying to shoehorn us into being men has not done anything good for society. It's really rather destroyed it.
It's corrupted society. Society is worse off for it. Women with power and molding the societal makeup is not a good thing. They're emotionally driven, and sometimes that leads everything astray. Everything. Emotions are not rational sometimes, and that's the problem.
Like I said, I've been on pole for about a decade now. There's not much here that I agree with just about everything here when it comes to women and where they belong in society. Women should not vote, just in general. The only exception would be like a widow who's a head of household and pays taxes and has kids. Yeah, she might need to get a say in how things go. She's still got kids in school and she's paying taxes or whatever. Head of household. But women in general shouldn't vote. Voting should be one person from one house. Splitting the vote like that really did drive a wedge between men and women in society. So women really shouldn't be voting, not in mass. I also think men should be voting. Men are drafted at 18. So if you can be drafted at 18, you should damn well be able to vote at 18. You should damn well be able to drink or do any fucking drug you want. I tend to believe in some things. I believe in liberty. I think if you can die for this country, you should be able to have a drink or whatever the fuck you want. I didn't really go over the mommy wars very much, but that doesn't really matter. It's all part of driving a wedge between everybody that they can. And women are very easy to manipulate. We want to be manipulated on some level. And I hate it because logically, I know it's not logical to want to be mentally manipulated and have these mental games played, but it's like what we live. It's like,
Ooh, she caught herself there. It's what we live for. It's what women live for, playing these mental games. Ooh, we love it so much. You said the quiet part out loud a little bit right there, but
we want to pick things apart and do that. That's why psychology is really a women's subject, because that's what women do. They pick you apart and go, why? Well, why? Well, why?
Why? I love that question. Why? Why? I ask it every day, all the time. Why? Why anything? Why life? Why this? Why is the greatest question of all. But I don't think women really ask why. I think women want to feel good. I think that's what women really want. They don't want to dissect brains. They want to feel good about themselves. They want to feel like they've accomplished something. That's what women want. They want to feel good. Women want to feel good at all times. That's what women want.
And yeah, I never did fit in with women. There are lots of reasons why, but the number one reason is because most women are really vapid and I can't stand most of the crap they talk about. But if you want to fix women and, make them into a good wife, you can literally fix just about any woman you find.
Just no abortions. Make sure that they're not widows. It has to be early in their life. They don't. Kids are bad or something. The gender of the kid. But if they stuck with the kid, that's fine. That's okay. That gives us a little more breathing room. Men, a little more breathing room. We got to take care of that kid. That has a little more breathing room. And if they've been beaten, that's okay as well. If the divorcee has been beaten, we get those women too to fix. So we gotta, the sweat off my brow. We have such a huge pool of all the way we could fix them all. They're all fixable, guys, except certain ones. And damn, the work we got to do, right? Man, put on your manipulation slippers, buddies.
But it is true that you want the younger the wife, the easier it is. And of course, the fewer partners she had, the better it is as well. But
I guess you should have listened to Bo, Lou. Should have listened to Bo. It was too hard for you, I guess, you fucking autist.
I guess the big thing about unpacking women is you need to understand we're not the same as men at all. And I don't think you guys fully understand how different it is to be a woman who is completely at the mercy of emotions, which are driven by hormones, which is controlled by a cycle that we have absolutely no control over.
If you have no control over this, then there's no possible way for the male to influence you if you have no control. The male could tell you to do anything. The male could manipulate you to do anything. I guess manipulation is literally required because there's no way to navigate this. If women have no control over it, the only way you could do it is to trick them, right? That's why they love manipulation, because you have to trick them. There's no other way. If they're controlled and they can't control them, if you try to use logic, it just ain't going to work. Logic doesn't work. Manipulation works, I guess. Holy fuck, women are complicated.
Oh, and they like to give us pills to control that cycle, which makes us completely different people while we're on them. I'm not on those anymore, and I wasn't when I met my husband. But I'm telling you, birth control's nasty stuff for women, and there's a whole lot wrong with society that's destroying women. And women aren't going to fix themselves because they're too busy enjoying being young and beautiful and extending that as long as they can because they get attention for being young and beautiful.
And men aren't going to fix it because because we can lose everything. Because we start with nothing, and the people that are going to shape society are the Zooms, and they are afraid of losing everything that they have built up from nothing. Okay, men have nothing. Men have no safety net. Men don't have fucking regular men don't have fucking two women fighting over them. It's a struggle to get one sane fucking woman, let alone two fucking women fighting over you and being able to choose between them. Men don't get that. Men have to overcome and persevere through so much, and then you want them to risk everything they've built to fix that whatever the fuck this is. We're fucking scared shitless. We're scared shitless. And you're sitting there like, well, we fucked it all up. Please fix it for us, men. Well, we're fucking scared too. Holy fuck, you'll take us down with you.
And it really isn't until women hit the wall that they realize they're not going to be young and beautiful and get free stuff forever.
Women get free stuff way longer than the wall. Women, throughout their entire lives, have a safety net and support. Men don't get that. Men get betrayed and fucked.
Because, well, women start life out on easy mode. And it just gets harder. And
I don't think Bo understood how hard it was going to get. Because it got pretty fucking hard. Sorry, Bo. Love you, Bo.
In some ways, I think you guys are lucky because you start off on hard mode and it gets easier to some degree. Women's life doesn't get easier. It gets harder.
I think men's life gets hard in different ways. It's constantly hard throughout the entire thing. And even successful men, they get boned and fucked. So it's, even when our life is easy, it's hard. I think there's women that have never experienced hardship.
But eventually you kind of get into the groove, especially once you realize what your role is. And that's the hardest part, is today's women aren't taught their role in society and their role in life and their importance in the community and in the family. And so if you treat the woman you want to make into this perfect, you pick up this woman and you go, okay, I want her to be my trad wife, but there is no way that I can make this goth imby into a trad wife. But you can. All you have to do is encourage her and support her and make her feel happy and like she's helping you and doing a good job and making your life good. And it's not hard. It really, really isn't.
It actually really, really is hard. It's fucking hard because that works. It does work. In the honeymoon phase of the relationship, that works fucking great and perfect and wonderful. But there comes a point where love and reinforcement and all of that, it doesn't work the same anymore. It's not the same as it was. And you have to be a successful, powerful man so that your woman feels safe and secure. Like, you are the provider. And there are times in men's life, or anybody's life, where there's hardship or a low point. And the vows of, like, marriage is important because it has vows in sickness and in health, and richer or poor. Okay, there is an expectation there where even if stuff gets fucked up or looks bad or low, we're going to stick it out together. But that seems like all bullshit now. And it seems like women, a lot of times, it's that anchor baby. It's that fucking child that keeps everyone together. And that's not right.
You just start making her feel good about doing the things you want her to do. Like I said, read the Taming Women. It's a two-parter. I'm not fully... The second part gets a little weird, but the first part is 100%. That's how you fix women. That's how you tame a woman. You really want to fix the woman in your life. That's how you do it.
I'm going to read you the How to Tame a Woman thread from the How to Tame a Woman thing. It says, How to Tame a Woman. Lesson 1. Women are like dogs. This is not meant in any derogatory sense whatsoever. Dogs are great. It just means there are no bad dogs, only bad dog owners. There are no bad women either, just bad husbands who don't have a clue how to treat women. To have a happy dog, you need to spend some serious quality time with it. You need to enjoy doing things with it. Show it lots of affection. Dude, I did all of those things. All of those things. It wasn't enough. Okay? It's not enough. That's probably why you need lesson 2. Men need power. If you get a dog because you think it'd be nice to have someone who's happy to see you when you come home but don't otherwise care about it, you only end up with a miserable and frankly quite useless dog that's not happy to see you because it has no fucking reason to be. Meanwhile, a happy dog who has a fulfilling relationship with Master will sense telepathically when Master leaves work and instantly gets ready for his imminent return. The dog gets visibly excited because the most important event of the day is at hand. Master is coming home, oh boy. Once again, all of this applies equally to women. She has no tail to wag, but a truly happy, fulfilled woman will always greet her master with a lovely smile and sandwich, which is ever better. Lesson 2, men have power. You're the man. You're the root cause of all your relationship problems. Aw, see, isn't that great? This is like insurmountable, okay? The thing is, I would tell Bo to do things. And in me telling Bo to do things, I didn't manipulate good enough. It's my fault. I'm not a good enough man. I gotta manipulate better. To get what I wanted. So I would just tell the truth. You're doing this bad. You're not doing this right. Do it like this. Okay, and then she would not do it like that. And then I would tell her, why? I just told you yesterday how to do it the right way. Do it this way. And it just didn't click. Didn't compute right. So you have to play this fucking game. Okay, this game that Lou is not good at. You have to manipulate and finagle your way through logic. It's asinine. It's asinine. It's an unreasonable expectation. And putting all, like, we are humans. We're not fucking dogs. So putting all of the responsibility on the man to fix everything is unreasonable. It's a partnership between a man and a woman working together towards a brighter future that builds that future. Okay, it's the trust and the determination of the pair. It's a unity between two people. People are animals in their own way, but they're not fucking dogs. Okay, we're humans, and we're fucking complex and complicated. And both sides have to give in a little. Both sides. And how do you find a woman that isn't... Like, how do you find a woman this day and age that you click with enough to where it just doesn't all blow up and fall apart? I know it's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. To the guys that have done it and are doing it, congratulations, man. It's fucking difficult. Props to you. It's no easy task. The relationships are not easy. Life is not easy. It's about overcoming hardship and bringing fun and life to everything around you. And it's to wake up every day and bring happiness and joy is a hard feat, but it's something we should all strive for. I just want to bring people happiness. I want to bring people joy. I want Bo to be happy. I want everyone to be happy. And it seems like an impossible task, but we still have to fucking try. The alternative is misery and pain and badness. It's darkness. There's darkness and there's light, and we should strive for light.
Women like to be manipulated. It sucks, but that's how they work. That's how they that's how they deal with each other. That's why I can't deal with their games, because they manipulate each other. Everybody's got to have their little things going, and I just won't deal with that bullshit. I like people for being people. I want to hear about what you did this weekend, not hear about this bitchy story because you want to pull some threads or whatever. I don't give a shit about all that.
See, this is a classic example. Women don't know what the fuck they want, man. Okay, so you gotta manipulate us. We love being manipulated. It's how we operate. Also, I don't like operating like that, by the way. So, which is it? Do you obviously like being manipulated, but you don't like to know you're being manipulated. That's what it comes down to. Or, like, you hate the game, but you also love it. Women don't know what they want. Women don't know what they want. And it's paradoxical. There's a switch in them that flips, that there's leeway one day and no leeway the next day, where they'll do anything for you one day and the next day you're not good enough. There's a day where they will throw everything in your face that was once acceptable and agreed upon. And I've had every woman in my life do this. Every woman. And what happens when you don't like manipulation and the person you're with doesn't like manipulation? But you have this innate drive within you to be manipulated. How does the relationship work then? It doesn't.
I just want to hang out and be friends, and women don't do that. It's all about manipulation, and it's weird. But I don't like it, and it's something you just kind of have to deal with. I will say there is an exception. So when I say women can be fixed, I've actually seen women who are not bitchy, manipulative, and at each other's throats, the mommy wars, the Karens, and all that crap. I have seen women who aren't in these cliques. I've experienced it in Amish church, in a few old order circles, in a Pentecostal church, and the Mennonites. To some degree. There's a little bit of Karenish stuff, but it's not really, it's more like the older women are just like the queen bees there. I don't know how to explain it so that you guys would understand it. But they're still really nice. It's different. It's more like the older women are the mothers for the younger women. It's a different setup. I'd never experienced that. But yeah, I've got to tell you, the women can be fixed, and it's not hard at all.
It's fucking insanely hard. It's nigh insurmountable, and the fact that women, Bo, even think that it's an easy task is comical, hilarious. This is insurmountable. Okay, it's hard. It's not easy. We have very limited choices, and the choices we do have, we have to overcome so much and be so great.
Hitler didn't have perfect women to start with, and if you don't have a perfect woman to start with, that doesn't mean you can't make her into the perfect woman for you. So, yeah, remember, the one thing the main thing they don't want you to do is find a beautiful woman to love and to have lots of white babies with. They don't want you doing that. So do that.
And men should do that. And I wish it was easier than it fucking is in this society. I wish society was different. I wish we did have fucking a new Hitler here, putting in forcing women to be women and men to be men. That'd be great. Giving us permission to be men again. giving women permission to be women again and not have to be something more, not have to be something better, not have to be strong, powerful women that has to have the perfect life, like being able to accept, like Zooms, millennials, we're all fucked right now in this economy, in this society. And women want strong, powerful men that have high status and can give them safety and reinforce their net. And that's really hard for a lot of Zoomers, millennials. So how do you expect us all to do it, to save this society? Please, it's not easy. So if it's so easy, just manipulate all the women, I guess. That's how we do it.
Do anything you can to do that. And as far as the whole divorce rate thing, that is a really, really harsh thing to deal with. And it is a reality men have to deal with. And I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. But I will say, if you find the right woman, she's not going to do that. And the best way to find a woman who's not going to do that is to find a woman who doesn't have the meme career.
Every single man, every single one I have ever talked to that has been divorced, has been divorce raped in some way, unless they had protections against it ahead of time. Not that the woman didn't want to, that they allowed it, or there was protections ahead of time. So when you say the right woman will not do that, Bo, that's fucking where? When? You've seen this happen? I haven't. I know no one that has had a good divorce where their wife hasn't completely fucked them, unless they allowed it. So I think you're talking to women that are just oh, I didn't divorce rape him, I let it go. And they're doing that manipulation thing, Bo. They're lying. People lie. Okay, Lou doesn't lie. People lie. They're assholes. They manipulate. You love the game, don't you? I love you. I just dude, the woman obviously would have divorce raped him if they could. Every time they do. Every fucking time. Okay? The only time it doesn't happen is when the male prevents it from happening or lets it happen.
That's why when somebody was asking me, where do you find a woman like me? Where do you find unicorns?
I don't think Bo is as much of a unicorn as she thought she was, to be honest. I love you, Bo. But you're very woman-like, babe. I love you.
You'll find us in bars, working as a bartender or cocktail waitress. You'll find us waiting tables.
You do not want to meet your wife in a bar. You do not want to meet your wife in a bar as a fucking cocktail waitress. What? What are you talking about?
A lot of times in tipped positions because we'll be young.
No, Bo, women are in tipped positions because a woman in a tipped position can make more in a single night than a male can make in an entire week of hard work in this current day and age. That's why. That's why all women try to gravitate towards those service jobs. Because in a single night, you can make more than a male makes in a fucking week. That's why. That is like antithesis of looking for the good right woman. That's a woman that enjoys lots of easy money for little work. That's not what you want. You want the opposite of that. Go away from that. Go to women out like working a normal job or something. This is silliness to me. This is like self-fluff. This is self-fluffing. You're self-fluffing, Bo.
And we'll have done the math. When you're 21, working as a cocktail waitress, you can make about $50 an hour every day, and that's better money than you can make with a college degree.
You can make $50 an hour doing a fucking waitressing job? Holy fuck! God, I wish men got that. Wow, we so much is expected of us, and women just get money literally shoved in their fucking face. Wow. Shoveled in their, of course they don't know any actual grit or hard work. They're just given everything in their fucking life.
As a matter of fact, a few of the bartenders I worked with had multiple college degrees that they were paying off by bartending. I've also went to college, but I dropped out, had kids instead, got married.
Bo got student loans. And guess what guy was smart enough to not get student loans? This guy right here. Went to college, got his degree, 0 student loans. Bo went to college, didn't get a degree, student loans. Ooh, who's smart? Who has the fucking million IQ? This guy right here. Also, I cut out all the shit where Bo was talking about our IQ for like 10 minutes. It was kind of fucking annoying.
I did things the wrong way, but I ended up with a really good husband, and I do love him very dearly, and I couldn't imagine. I mean, my life before him was so much different, and he has given me just a perfect, wonderful life.
So perfect and wonderful that she begged me to go save her from it. That's how perfect and wonderful it was that she begged me and begged me to go save her from it. It was so perfect and wonderful that I paid lots of money so her family could have lots of fun. That's how perfect and wonderful it was. It was so perfect and wonderful.
And I'm lucky that I have him. And I know you guys all think he's lucky to have me. I'm the lucky one in this relationship. He is a flippin' diamond, and he picked up this piece of coal and said, okay, well, you know, you got a kid, but you're young and you want lots of kids and you want to be a stay-at-home mom. Let's do this.
Man, I wish Bo defended me like she defends all her exes and other men. Like, is manipulation the key to this? Is manipulation the key to this lock? Okay, the way she talks about him here is so unfathomable to me with what she was telling me in emails. So, in one breath, she defends the shit out of this guy, and in the next breath, everything's bad and terrible and horrible. So which is it? It's illogical. It's confusing. I hope that there was a time that Bo talked about me like this, but I don't remember it. Maybe it was during the show. Maybe I need to listen back to old shows. I don't know. She talks so well of him and so badly about herself. That screams abuse to me. Screams manipulation to me. And I hate fucking manipulation. I hate that shit. I like truth, honesty, integrity, morals. What's moral? What's good? What's wrong? What's right? What's truth? Truth is fucking important. Truth is reality. And we live in reality.
And we did. We're really happy. I know that I'm the lucky one. And if you treat a girl right, she'll know she's the lucky one. And that's how you get her to stay.
You see, Bo just said that she's the lucky one. And if you want the girl to stay, then just let her know that she's... Well, Bo, you left. You left, Bo. You weren't happy. You said you were happy. You weren't happy. You said you were the lucky one. Well, you weren't. You see how women are a paradox? They will say one thing, and they will do another thing. Mind you, this entire time, I don't want to be in a relationship with her. Where was the other guy in all of this? The guy she's with now. She's been talking to him since before she was with her husband.
Because all a woman wants is to feel special, to feel useful, and really, I mean, as cliche as it is, she wants to be the most important person in your world. And as long as she knows she is, she'll do anything for you.
That's just bullshit. That's just straight up bullshit. Bo is the single most important thing in my life. I love Bo more than anything. Anything. I've done everything for Bo. The last 2 months it's been Bo, 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 Bo. Okay, it wasn't enough. Why? Because when she's in my presence now, she has this unrational fear of me. This scariness of me. Why? Because of a stupid mushroom trip. That's why, really. It's unrational. It's not justified. But she has it and she feels it. So that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how much I love her, how much I care for her, how much I've done for her, what I've overcome to get her. None of that matters anymore. What matters is how she feels inside. And she doesn't feel good anymore. So she has to change it until she feels good again. Well, I hope you find that peace and happiness, Bo. I hope you do. But you've caused me immense fucking pain. You've caused immense hardship on me. I'm fucking making a fucking episode where I'm speaking to you from 2021 or whatever the fuck. I'm speaking with past Bo about future events because I'm fucking Looney Tunes for you, Bo. I'm Looney Tunes. I can't help it. I can't help my biology, how much I fucking love you. I'm sorry everyone that's fucking listened this far. Holy shit. Holy fucking cringe. Right? Men are illogical just like women are fucking illogical. It's human fucking nature. Bo did the things she did because she's a woman. And I did the things I did because I'm a fucking man. It really sucks that we're in this place where it's just all irrational and nothing makes fucking sense. Okay, but that's life a lot of the fucking time. And we as men have to just overcome this shit. And it's hard. We have to believe there's something more. We have to believe there's good and hope. And that something could be built from all of this. That we can fix women. That we will find the right one.
Literally. I mean, literally anything for you. You can get a woman to do anything. That's the power of a man over a woman. And I don't really think guys quite understand how powerful you are.
The problem about she's right, but the problem about this is that's any man, and it's only during the honeymoon period of the relationship. It's the start of the relationship. A woman will do anything for you, give up Lou, for the other man because they will do anything when they are infatuated with another man, when they feel like there's an escape route, when they feel like there's their knight in shining armor there. Bo left her husband for me when I was there. Okay, she would do anything for me. Right? Well, she would do anything for this new guy now. Okay, so she's right, but there's a switch that's flipped where women, instead of doing anything for you, they don't like you anymore. They hate you. They want you to experience pain. I don't know. But there's a time where they won't, Bo. There's a time where the switch is flipped. And women hurt bad. Women can hurt you like no one else can fucking hurt you. To the point where you don't even know if it's worth all the good times you had for all the bad times you're having now. And that's what we as men have to deal with.
If you really, I mean, women, the biggest thing is we want to feel safe and we want to feel loved and useful. You're bigger than us, just in general. As long as you're big and make us feel safe and like you're going to protect us, you got us.
See, I mean, it's a combination of everything. It's a combination of everything. Because Bo no longer felt safe with me. It was irrational, but it didn't matter. Because she no longer felt safe. And that one thing was enough to destroy everything. Everything. But I feel like it was more than that. Was it only safety? And I did nothing to justify that feeling. And if it was that feeling, then it's based all around a fucking bad trip, which is bad judgment. It's not fair. But life ain't fucking fair, I guess.
Like I said, women are so easy once you figure them out, but you've got to understand the hormonal cycle, and it really is psycho. And it makes us all a little crazy.
I'll never fucking understand women. I never will. I'm not good with them. I was 13 plus years before Bo. Who the fuck knows when I get another girl? This is all confusing and scary now. Confusing and scary. I don't even know what to think, what to do, how to navigate the hormonal changes. And another thing is, old women get menopause hormones, which is all fucked too.
Like I said, women hate each other because we all understand how mentally manipulative we are.
Yet Bo teamed up with Karen, relationship destroyer, until Lou was crying to justify her actions. They were both feeding on each other's bullshit. It was two women that wanted the same thing, me to not be with Bo, feeding in on each other. That's what it was. Women feed in on each other.
And once you understand that about women, you understand why we are the way we are. But when you see the old communities, the old order communities, women aren't at each other's throats. And it's because when women are in their proper position in life and being properly respected and taught and, you know, brought up right, they have no need for that because they're happy and content in life. And I mean, I may not be Amish or Mennonite or what have you, but I found that. I got to be happy and content in life. And if I can do it, man, you can pick up just about any woman and do it.
That didn't age well.
But that's it for my special. So that's the Unpacking Women's Special with Bo Dacious Tatas. And I hope you like it, guys. Remember, men can never be women. Women can never be men. Talk to you later, boys.
I love you, Bo, more than anything. I'm sorry for putting this cringe shit in my show, but I'm not sorry. I fucking love Bo. I love her. Every day was magic. Every day was beautiful. Except the days that weren't. The very few days that weren't. And those days were not enough in my mind to overshadow or cloud the good ones. I believe me and Bo got complacent. Just like every other fucking relationship. People get complacent. I think weed contributes to complacency. Weed makes you lazy. And Lou is a really big fucking weed smoker. But I also think that Bo likes drugs. Bo likes fucking drugs. Lou likes fucking drugs. I love fucking Bo. I don't know what I could have done different to fix what happened. I'm an autist. I'm a fucking crazy Looney Tune in my own way. I'm special. I cared for Bo every day. I loved Bo every day. I was 100% honest with Bo every single day. I told Bo nothing but the truth. I don't think I told Bo a single fucking lie the entire time we were together. Not one lie. I don't fucking lie. And I think that contributed to it. I don't manipulate. I don't fucking lie. And a lot of the truthful things I told Bo, truth can hurt bad. And you can use truth as a weapon. And there was times where, in my high blood pressure state, I would say very hurtful things that were honest and were what I was thinking. And they hurt Bo. And I would then apologize for it later or change my mind about it later. But they never went away. Bo always remembered them with her photographic memory. And there are things I did that I think Bo replayed in her mind over and over and over again and amplified them in ways. And even if she didn't amplify them in ways, even if they were at face fucking value, it doesn't matter. Because I did something wrong in one moment that I am now judged for the rest of the fucking relationship. And as soon as the going gets tough, it's all thrown in my face. Every bit of it is thrown in my face. Things that Bo was joking. Bo talks about age of consent in this video. Bo would refer to herself as a hag, as like a term of endearment. So women will accept something one day and then throw it in your face the next day. And I don't know how you navigate that as a fucking man. No man's perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect. We can all just try our best and do our best. And all I know is I love the fucking shit out of Bo. Bo made me a better person. I needed Bo. I'm a fucking derpy retard, and Bo was really smart. And I felt like we made each other better. I loved sharing food with Bo. I loved doing everything with Bo. Okay, and that's what a relationship's about. It's about making each other better. And maybe I wasn't good enough at making Bo a better person. Maybe I didn't know how to make Bo a better person. And maybe that's where I failed. Maybe we both made each other worse people. Maybe we both influenced our bad traits. Maybe Bo influenced my bad traits. I influenced her bad traits. In bad ways. I don't fucking know. Maybe I failed because I wasn't manly enough. I wasn't doing enough. If Bo would have asked me to get a job and look for a job every day, I'd be looking for a job, doing a job every day. If Bo wanted me to do anger management while we were together, I'd be doing fucking anger management. But the fucking truth is, we had a fucking bad trip and everything blew the fuck up. And there was nothing I could say or do to change her mind. Bo did a ton of shit to help me, and I love fucking Bo more than anything. I can't stop fucking thinking about her. I'm adding an hour onto my show because all I could fucking think about is Bo, 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 Bo. I don't want to think about Bo anymore. I don't. But I'm just controlled by my emotions, and I'm a man. And how do us men navigate this shit? How do we do better? Tell us what to do. The thing is, I'm begging Bo, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. I don't think Bo even knows what she wants. So how do we fucking fix this? How do we navigate this? Men have to be more men. Women have to be more women. That's how. But we have to work together. Men and women have to work together to fix all this shit. And we need to keep hope. We need to keep truth. Truth is fucking important. Truth is so fucking important. And lies are evil. The sad thing is, women like lies. Women love lies. They like telling lies. They like hearing lies. They like to be manipulated. So when you have a generation of good guys, or guys that know the truth, then how do we fucking fix this shit? How do we fucking fix it? I don't know. Lou's fucking confused. Lou's hurting. I'm sure Bo is hurting in her own ways. Bo just wants what's best for Bo. I want what's best for Bo. But I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck I could have done to fix everything. Maybe if I was taking blood pressure medication sooner. I didn't fucking know I had a problem. Maybe if Bo would have communicated that she was getting scared of me in some way, because it didn't seem like that was a problem. It seemed like the problem was fucking sex. I don't fucking know. Women will say one thing, do another, feel one thing. It's just a fucking paradox we have to fucking navigate. And it's hard. It ain't easy. Bo kept saying, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. It's fucking not. It's far from it. Women, we gotta meet a middle ground. It's not easy. It's hard for us. It's hard for you. We gotta overcome this shit to make a better society. I love you, Bo. I miss you, Bo. I'm sorry I fucked up. I don't know what I could have changed. I don't know what I could have done. I don't know how I could have loved more. I don't know how I could have shown you I love you more. I don't know how... I went through your divorce with you. I went and got you for the Great American Road Trip. I overcame so much and showed so much courage. I'm sorry I was lacking stability. I'm sorry that I would get upset sometimes and a little intense. I'm an intense guy. I never lied to you. Ever. I never manipulated you, which I thought was a good thing. But listening back to this, I don't know, might have been a bad thing. I mean, is it possible to manipulate for good? Is that moral? Is manipulating for good moral? Is lying for good moral? I hate lies more than anything. More than anything. I hate alcohol. I hate lies. But truth can hurt, too. Truth could fucking hurt. Just like lies hurt. So, I'm in this fucking moral paradox right now. Where I don't know what the fuck is right, what the fuck is true. I know it ain't fucking easy. I know that. I don't know what words of wisdom to give you, what hope to give you guys, if anyone's even listened this far. I don't fucking know what hope to give you. This is the hardest fucking thing I've ever gone through in my fucking life. This is the hardest moment I've got. This is the hardest relationship. I've only had a few relationships. Very few. And every one of them's traumatized me in some way. And everyone has fucking everyone tries to flaunt their fucking trauma. Okay, well guess what? Everybody has trauma. Every single person on this fucking planet has trauma. Unless you're like a spoiled fucking rich kid and then you have your own special sort of trauma. Okay, everybody has trauma. Everyone has PTSD fucking D. I was locked in a fucking trunk. I have PTSD. I have PTSD times a million. My ex we would get in heated yelling arguments. Everybody has PTSD. Everyone has trauma. It's about overcoming that trauma, overcoming that PTSD, and working towards something better, something more, something pure. And I believe lies are evil and truth is good, but there's edge cases. There's weird fucking... You can lie with the omission of data. You can lie with the truth, in a way. Everything is complex and complicated, and it's up to us as humans to make sure that we're working towards something good, towards something wholesome and pure. And the antithesis of that is evil and wrongness and anxiety and hurt. So I hope you take from that what you will. I hope you enjoyed this 2-hour fucking long derp-a-derp-a-thon. I sure as fuck did. I love listening to Bo's voice. I miss Bo. I miss her so much. I don't think she'll ever listen to this. I hope she does, though. I miss you, Bo. I love you.